Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. I just got back from my walk. It was perfectly clear out and the moon was out and it was sunny. And then when I came around the bend, I started seeing all the chemtrails. But it's still a beautiful morning. The sun's just shining across the canal. And it's just so nice to walk in the sunshine. So I was thinking this morning about something I was watching listening to with Dave Murphy, and this doctor was on the BBC radio interview, and how they were just maliciously intent on attacking him and making him like look stupid or wrong or something. It was just ridiculous, really. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's the allopathic hypocrisy. It's a conspiracy, no doubt. Now, I don't know where you stand on conspiracies. Me personally, I've been looking into them for a really, 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 really long time. And I don't have a whole lot of theories about it. I leave that up to the CIA. But as far as the conspiracies go, yeah, there's plenty. And the proof's there. The truth's come out. Many have been exposed. Things that I've been following forever. And so, you just you either understand or you don't understand. And there's a lot of people that are going to just lie, and they're going to deny, and they're going to be raging and angry and defensive and offensive, and all these things to protect whatever belief system that they could be incorrect about, but they're steadfast to, because hey, that's what they represent, and God forbid if you were incorrect. God, wouldn't that be a tragedy, huh? Jeez, So, what else is new? When you look at the urine therapy and the allopathic hypocrisy, it's total hypocrisy, because they've been studying it for, 150 years in Western medicine alone, and, but it goes way back in time and history. It has its own, it's not a conspiracy, it's actually a healthy choice. And people have documented that healthy choice for a long time. And so, the only conspiracy is to keep that information from you, because the fact is, if these, the people that are in charge, of pharmaceuticals and medical application and insurance companies and dividends and different distributions of these services and goods, have a higher interest in you not knowing how to cure yourself than to actually cure you. So what they develop is treatments, and they want to keep you, totally meshed in treatment, part of the treatment program. Now, I know, because I was on the treatment program. Lots of pharmaceuticals. That's all that was ever given to me, is more pharmaceuticals. Ever. For years. For all of my aches and pains and misery. And none of that went away until I started drinking my own pee. Then it all started going away. Just started going away. The arthritis and the back pains and the weight and, different things, they all just started going away. Just leaving my body, just walking away. So, I quit taking all those pharmaceuticals. I quit taking them. I didn't need them. There was no use in taking them. Useless. So, is there a conspiracy for people to, keep this information from people like you and me, the regular person, to treat themselves and get a better, healthy look at their lives and all of that? Yeah, there's a vested interest involved. There's people that have a lot at stake here. So, yeah, wonder, why aren't they talking about it on the doctors? I haven't seen them, when they had a guy on there that drank his own pee, they just discredited him. So what am I supposed to believe? Well, people are going to believe whatever they think they need to believe until their beliefs might be challenged, and they might think differently than they thought before, and try something different instead of defending something that could be, misinformation, might be incorrect. Fight amongst yourself, kids. I'm not going to join the fight. That's just not going to happen. I've made a lot of decisions about a lot of things, and I believe there is an awful lot of conspiracies going on to keep information from us. This I do believe. And in isolated incidents in general term as well, we're being protected from ourselves, through national security and other means and applications that are designed to keep you basically, bent over and of servitude to your master, who you are a slave to. And that's how the system's rigged. It is totally rigged this way. And so to me, urine therapy was the first step away. I learned how to start healing myself without medication. Now, what a concept. And I did it all just by faith. I took it on trust, although I did some research. I did look into things. I was reading books. I was watching YouTube videos. And I was listening to people that came before me. And based on what they showed me in their evidence, and I had no reason not to believe them, I chose to do it. And I have no regrets about choosing. One of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I swear to God. Number one decision I ever made in my life. Start drinking my own pee and not question it. Just do it. Start drinking your own pee. See what happens to you. It's not going to kill you. No record of drinking pee has ever been recorded of anybody dying on drinking pee. Never been recorded. Not to my knowledge. You can look around. Don't take my word for anything. I'm just a guy. That's all I am. I'm no doctor. I'm no scientist. I don't claim. I didn't hang a shingle. I'm just a guy. But fact is, this guy had a lot of things happen that changed my life. Totally. Big time. And I'm happy about it. Happy to share that idea with you. So dig it or don't dig it. That's not my business. What's my business is what I'm doing. And I'll tell you what, it's working. So I'm happy I made the choosing. It's funny how it works, huh? So interesting enough, I came across a poem in the same book, and it's funny how all these things are, just so timely at this point. I just get it, so I'm just like letting it happen. But this is called "Be Thoughtful in Choosing." Life in two worlds may cause confusion. Our human condition just filled with illusion. On a physical plane, with a mind full of fear, losing perspective, it's how it appears. As a spiritual being, love is your guide. God's loving presence resides deep inside. We always have choices in what world we live. The decision is ours with the energy we give. Love has a way of working things out. Love is forgiving, and love has no doubts. Be thoughtful in choosing which way you go. If you're in question, love surely knows. Yeah, love knows surely. And like that. So anyway, that's all I got to say about any of that. I'm not into arguing about things, particularly. I just don't find the value. And I'd just rather concentrate on the love thing. And, it's not like I don't have some thoughts in my head. I got maybe too many. And, that's all good. But I like to keep my shit simple. And I really do think that if people started drinking their own pee, they'd see. You know, I think it's I think it's a truth serum. I think it's a clarification factor that, you know, you start doing this and you start understanding your responsibility, you know, of your own self-respect and your own self-love, and how you're going to transfer that information from yourself to yourself and then let it shine. And if you let it shine, you know, people just get it. They just pick up on the energy. It's pretty effortless, really, quite frankly. So, I don't know. I encourage people to just be yourself. You know, who else are you going to be? And who does it better than you? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, have a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous day. I say peace to you. Peace, peace, peace. And kaboom! You've just been loved. Yep, yep, yep. I love doing that.